President of the gun rights organization that has filed a federal lawsuit against Connecticut's new gun laws is speaking out today.
Scott Wilson of the Connecticut Citizens Defense League says they are ready for a long court battle, but feel the Constitution is on their side.
Our chief political correspondent Mark Davis joins us live now with more on the much anticipated legal action. Mark?
Hi, Darren and Aaron. Good evening, everyone from the Hartford newsroom. Yeah, they're asking Connecticut gun owners to help them pay for what is expected to be a very expensive and long legal battle against Connecticut's new gun law.
Just say no! Just say no! Just say no!
Last month, when the state Senate began debating the new gun law, the hallways were packed with gun owners, urging lawmakers to vote against the bill. It was one of several large shows of strength by Connecticut gun rights organizations that were opposed to any further restrictions on gun ownership. Among the organizers, the Connecticut Citizens Defense League, one of the lead organizations in the lawsuit. 48-year-old Scott Wilson of New London is one of the founders of the CCDL and says their membership has tripled to 7,600 since the tragedy at Sandy Hook.
We feel we have a solid case on behalf of the gun owners in the state of Connecticut, members of our organizations, and the Coalition of Connecticut Sportsmen.
The older Coalition of Connecticut Sportsmen is even larger and is also part of the lawsuit.
The guns that are in common use today are in use throughout the United States, and they should be permitted under our Constitution for protections.
In their argument, they claim that the AR-15 rifle, the one used by the Sandy Hook shooter, is now in such widespread use that it qualifies as a gun of common and ordinary use that was referred to in a U.S. Supreme Court decision, and thus the new Connecticut ban on sales violates the Second Amendment of the U.S. Constitution.
The decision by Justice Scalia was the exception that he quoted, that guns of common and ordinary use should be permitted for ownership by the citizens of this United States.
In a statement today, the Attorney General says, quote, "It is our belief that this legislation is lawful, and the Office of the Attorney General is prepared to vigorously defend the law against any other potential challenge." Now, this lawsuit here in Connecticut is very similar to ones filed against the new gun laws in New York, Colorado, and Maryland. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.